Hey everybody, Ohio Stacker back here with you too. This week's video is going to be a little bit different. So typically I get full boxes of coins, but this week it's been a little challenging with banks getting orders filled. So I went ahead and I had an extra box. Figured I'd go around to a few different banks and see what coin I can get. Now it wasn't much, but this is what we got, guys. So I was able to get some new rolls of quarters that's in the Fed wrap. I was able to get some other coins, other quarters here that looks like either they've been wrapped at the banks or by a customer too. So I'll take it. Also, I was able to get, you ready for this? Only $10 in nickels. Just $10 in nickels is what we were able to get. So I was able to get $2.50 in quarters and $10 in nickels. So that's going to be this week's hunt. All right, guys, so went ahead and I pulled out the quarters that are still in the Fed wrap here. It does appear that it's just 100 in here, and then the rest are going to be, you know, in this sort of wrapping paper here. So I want to go ahead and just kind of pop open. Man, somebody did not like Washington's face. Oh boy. So go ahead and open up just a couple rolls. Get underneath that paper with my screwdriver. Now I'm not damaging the coins because I'm not scratching them. I'm not, you know, digging into the coins. So let's see what the first roll holds. Just seeing a lot of clad. I'm just going to go ahead and sit it down here. Let's get these off to the side a little bit. Let's just grab a handful. So this one was a 65 that somebody didn't like. Nope, nothing on that one. 21, so not seeing the error there. You can really see that die chip in the hat on Washington's head without sticking it under scope. That one was Indiana, Philly, Marsh Billings. Of course, it's a Philly, Massachusetts. Let's go ahead and I'll just finish this roll up here since I got you on camera. And any dates that's not, you know, that I'm not looking at too closely, I will go through this off camera once I get a good pile going, just to double check. You never know. Another Philly. 90. Ooh, that was really chewed up. Thank goodness it's a Philly, because if that was a W, whew, my heart would have sank just a little bit. I know you guys probably would. Those are definitely collectible coins. War in the Pacific, and it's against a Philly. A newer 2022 quarter. Denver, Philly, 2013. Here's a 2020 Philly, Denver. 89, Denver, 83. Again, I'll check the 83 for the Spitting Eagle. All right, guys, so nothing in that first roll. I'll go ahead and dive into the rest of these Fed-wrapped quarters, and I'll bring you back in on our first find. All right, roll number 7 on the Fed-wrapped rolls, and we're going to have ourselves our first find. It is going to be a West Point. Let's go ahead and get it out of there. All right, so we do know it's 2020 because there's no pretty mark above the word Liberty. All right, guys, it is the War in the Pacific 2019. It's got some scuffs on the back, but what do you expect for a coin that's been circulating around for 3 years? We are on the board. Find number 1. Let's find some more. Well, guys, that's it for the Fed wrap rules, the $100 in quarters. And just as a reflection, we did find the 2020 War in the Pacific. Now, I do have the ones that are customer wrapped and or bank wrapped, depending on which wrappers and who used which ones. So get through this. There is $200 here in quarters, and then we have just a lonely $10 in nickels, and then we'll wrap up the hunt and go over what we find. All right, guys, I went through the other stack of quarters, the one that looks like customer wrapped or bank wrapped. A lot of the same years, so I'm guessing maybe they've already been searched, who knows. So again, I do have the nickels to go through, the $10 worth of nickels. So let's go ahead and wrap this up, and I'll bring you back in here and see what we found. All right, guys, there you have it. So nickels are done, quarters are done, and the only thing that we found, I don't want to say the only thing, but our finds were this War in the Pacific 2019 West Point. We did find a pre-1960 nickel here as a 1957 Denver. And we did get one on the board with a Canadian 5 cent here, and it is a 1983. So a little bit shorter video this week, guys. I know, because only had a handful. It wasn't really quite a full box of coins, let alone the same coins. So thanks for watching this video. Ohio Stacker.